Addiction isn't about strong and weak, or smart and stupid, or good or bad. Addiction's about brains and how they function. Anybody's brain can get hooked on drugs. Drugs don't care whether you're smart or stupid, or strong or weak. If you give a brain a drug, it can get hooked, and then the brain doesn't function right, and you have to feed the brain whatever drug you're hooked on. In the case of most of you, it's probably a pack of cigarettes.
Well, Nancy's been at this a long time, and I think what's great about that, I've seen her go through all different aspects of education, getting details about how the chemistry and the different ways that people quit smoking, but almost more importantly to me is the interaction she's had with people that have been smoking or going through this process, and she's learned from them. I think she has her own experience as well as the experience of more than 10,000 people that have talked to her about how to quit, what works, what doesn't work, what helps them, what isn't helpful. And I think she has a very unique ability to put together information something that works for everyone.
The people who make tobacco products that are commercially sold at the store are highly motivated. This cigarette has been engineered, it's been designed and marketed to keep you hooked and keep you hooked for good. The people who produce tobacco products are more motivated than you are. So I think it's important for you to look at this. And my job is to get you more motivated than the people who make cigarettes, okay? And it can save your life.
For 20 years, I mean, she's been doing this. So as far as her depth of knowledge, it's unbelievably thorough and deep.
I've never met anybody with as much knowledge as Nancy has about this subject. I think she's probably read everything published about smoking that there is. And it's not just what happens in the studies and on paper, it's how does that translate into real action and real change for people.
When I went through the program, I learned things like the history of tobacco, which I knew nothing about. I learned about the marketing, and it worked. It worked for me. I believe with every fiber of my being that this program works, and I know it works. I'm proof that it works.
Not only does Nancy show you different items, the patch, gum, inhalers, different products that I had no idea even existed, but she also shows you how to use each product, which is very helpful in deciding which way you're going to go.
She developed this technique to really educate us more than saying we were bad, we shouldn't smoke, you should stop. Most of the people that are teaching these classes have never smoked. Don't realize how tough it is.
She didn't shake her finger at us because we were smokers. She was there to help us, but not to chastise us, because she knew we were smart people.
Nancy's a fabulous teacher. There aren't a lot of teachers, and I know a lot of great teachers, but she's one of the best.
The difference in the way Nancy teaches from the other programs that I had tried or other classes that I've had before is that she really brings to mind very visual examples. It certainly worked for me.
I think over time, once you start to see the results, you have a more healthy workforce, a more active workforce. You see reduced absenteeism, and in the end, you'll see that effect it makes to your bottom line, to your healthcare cost, to the costs associated with workers' comp claims too. I think it's a win for everyone, really.
On a scale of 1 to 10, whether I wanted to quit smoking, I was about a 2. And by the time I was done with the program, I was definitely a 10.
The program wasn't a scary program. It wasn't designed to frighten you. It was designed to educate. And that's what I needed to quit.
Nancy cares more than anybody I know. You know, she's so passionate about getting people to quit using tobacco. She's passionate about what she does. She's passionate about her work.
So look at your own personal history. If you started when you were 8 years old, or 15 years old, or 30 years old, and you came over here, I don't care how long you've been standing on this side, and I don't care which of these products you've used, whether it's been dip, pipe, cigarettes. The minute you step over the yardstick, a miracle happens.